God bless you, my brothers and sisters. I greet you between the worship services at Progressive Baptist Church. And today here at Progressive is Cancer Survivor Sunday. We have a wonderful worship and we have a great ministry called Embrace Cancer Support Ministry. And they always plan with me a wonderful service to lift up those who are either living with and getting the victory over cancer, to remember those who've lost their lives but won the battle because they're in the arms of Jesus Christ. And then ultimately today, to do something we haven't done in the past, to remember those who care for those who are fighting cancer. And caregivers have a tough battle and often make many mistakes. But today we learn from Acts chapter 3, verses 1 through 8, that God requires us to give the best we have. And there are some principles we can learn to make caregiving a safer, more pleasant experience for the one giving care and the one receiving it. In that passage, as a man is brought every day to the beautiful gate of the temple to beg for alms, we learn three key principles. First, we learn that caregiving is a team sport. Do you see that some people were transportation? They carried the man to the temple every day. Other people provided financial resources. They gave him money to help meet his needs. So some did one thing, some did another thing, but nobody did everything. It required an entire village to help this man to make it through what he was going through. And I want to say to every caregiver, you cannot be everything to somebody, but you can be something to somebody. And realize caregiving is a team sport. You're going to need some help and some support to care for somebody who's going through. Second thing we learned is this: when Peter and John showed up, they said to him, we don't have what you really think you need or what you're looking for. You've been given money by others. You've been given a ride by others. We don't have money or a ride, but we do have Jesus. And here's what we learned. Not only is caregiving a team sport, but caregiving has to require you to give what you have and not what you don't have. If you don't have the strength to go to a hospital visit, you shouldn't go, because if you're going to break down and be worse off than the person who's sick, that's a problem. So if you can't do that, don't worry about that. Do what you can. You can only give what you have. And that's the second thing we learned. If you want to give the best you've got, work with a team when you care for somebody. Only give what you have, not what you don't have. And then finally, one thing we learned from this text is everybody who did anything carried that man closer to Jesus. Some brought him to the temple. Some provided for his needs at the temple. And others made sure he met Christ in the temple. But everybody brought him closer to Christ. And I want to suggest to you, when you give the best you have, as you work with the team, as you give what you have, make sure that your ultimate goal is to get the person you care for closer to Jesus. Because once they get to Jesus, caregiving is now in the hands of the Master. And I'm here to tell you, Jesus meets every single need. I hope you received that word today. I hope you know we love you with the pastor's heart. And to all of our cancer survivors, God bless you. I'm praying for you, and we're doing our best to support you. And for every caregiver, give the best you have and let God do the rest. God bless you. Grace and peace.